वनक्कम, मैं हैदर अली सैयद आशीर्वागम से यूनाइटेड अंडर तमिल सेवा.
So,
Okay.
A equals God, soul, Sevan or Jivan is DNA, Agam is inside the human body.
Yes.
Aa+Seevan+Agam, um, God, DNA inside the human body.
Yes.
Okay.
God's particle, DNA, and human body made out of five elements and inside the body. So when you sit in meditation, you can get connected with your genetical memories as well as to the God's particle, that is a soul. And if God wills, you can activate your Kundalini and you can get connected with the Supreme Conscious. That's what Quran chapter 24, verse 35 talks about. And regarding this genetical memories, Quran chapter 7 verse 172 talks about that from the lions Allah has taken out everyone and taken testimony from each of everyone. So that and that's very clear over there. And regarding bloodline of Cain, when Prophet Muhammad is a universal messenger and he's also a messenger for people whose forefathers are not born. So Allah stops Prophet Muhammad whether you warn them or do not warn them, they will not believe. The reason why they will not believe is that since the Quran is a reminder, and Quran when we read the Quran and we read the other holy books, it triggers the genetical memories within us. And people who are coming from people who fall under the category of people of the book, these holy books, they will trigger their genetical memories. Whereas if we bring all this information in front of the nomads, the white people, and the Caucasian settlers, for them it is just they will convert it into a ritual and they will make it into a religious organization and priestly class religious organization, which we are seeing today in the name of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. These are all priestly class, and these are all part of New World Order. And basically, all information is within us. And if we sit in meditation, that's what Quran says in chapter 2, verse 2. This is the book for conscious of Allah. So if you are conscious of Allah, if you are pondering on the meaning, if you are meditating on those verses, you will get guidance from it. But as far as these Caucasians, nomads are concerned, their genetical memories are not there. We can only suggest them that they should do meditation so that they can alter the DNA and make it capable to understand the truth. And for them, we can only give them meditation. But giving them religion like Judaism, Christianity, and Islam is of no use, because we are basically we have because Quran is basically a reminder, not a book of conversion. So the concept of conversion should not be there, because like you have seen in the cities, one group of people are just trying to make other group of people from the people of the book into Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, and this is what you are seeing all over the world. We are just converting the people, our own melanated people are getting converted, getting divided in the name of Torah, Gospel, and Quran. But the truth is that without connecting all these three books, children of Israel will never find their history and they will be lost forever. So until you don't connect these all three books, children of Israel will never understand the truth. And basically, one should do meditation so that they can get connected with their genetical memories. Yeah, Bunny. Any question?
Yeah, I think I understand correctly. Just in general, there's nothing to convert to. The word I used to use back then is revert, because you're returning back to your essence. You're returning back to your nature. The fitra, I think, is described in Arabic. It should be a natural. It should be peace. Should be natural, and submission to God. It should be natural. The God particle within. Um, Yeah, there was. I was just
Actually,
explaining
this
this to somebody that the
yeah,
message was the same all over the world, not just Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Saudi Arabia and Jerusalem does not have real estate on the truth. Even in China, the Tao people, they say there's no name that can describe God. Not even to call him the Great Tao is still limited. He's not limited to letters. So every nation has a spiritual understanding of the one creator. Yes.
yeah. Actually, I this conversion or reversion, I don't agree with that because when Quran says reminder, it reminding people, and people who have the information they will understand this truth more easily. And we are not supposed to convert people and or revert people. We are just here to remind people. First of all, we have to understand what is the truth. And Quran very easily has given us the historical background of giving us sign how to go inside the history. And when we go inside the history, everything will be clear because the purpose of this our existence is to keep the balance, maintain the balance, so that we can protect every species on this earth. This is the converting by believing in one God. That's even if you don't preach anyone, because genetically everyone has taken a testimony with God, all of them. So someday or the other they will realize that God is one. But what about the mizan? How will you set the mizan? That is what Quran is talking about. See believing in one God. Even the Persians, they said to Prophet Muhammad that you accept our way of life, we will give you all the things. We believe you are God, but we will not change the rules and regulation. But Prophet Muhammad said no. He wanted to set the mizan, set the balance, because believing one God is something natural. Even if I say I believe in one God, but inside my heart only Allah knows how I believe in God. Similarly, if we set the balance, if we give an environment to the people so that they can have peace in their house, and they will not run for materialistic gain, and they have a security in this world. So that's why Quran says good in this life and good in hereafter. So when you have you have to have a system where we can give good to everyone. So when everyone is living in peace and harmony, so there is no need to sell their soul to survive. So this is where the problem is. And since the cosmopolitan city which we are living today, it needs a religious organization, it needs culture, it needs division, and that's what we are all are trapped into the city. And without religion you cannot have friends. If you just isolate yourself and you don't want to go get associated with any of these religious organization, you will be a loner in the city. And how will you survive? So this is how the city concept runs. So we are forced to maintain the religious label, and in short, we are just dividing the people, and we are misinterpreting the Torah and Gospel and Quran and making it as a book for Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. So this is the reason why Quran says it's a reminder, and we have to set the mizan. And knowing the history, setting the mizan, giving an environment for everyone to live in peace, harmony, and so that they can enjoy the goods of this world. Everyone, not few people. And once when they are having all the basic rights, food, clothing, and shelter, and security, then when they die, they will die in peace and in without selling their soul. They can go to heaven after the judgment day. But if we don't give this land, if this society the balance, then there will always be people running after materialistic society. They will be selling their soul. So this world will also go, and the year after will also go. So setting the mizan is the concept of from the Quran. and remind. We have to remind. We don't have to convert anyone. So this is what my understanding of the Quran, and how to set the mizan is all. We have to follow what Prophet Muhammad has done, and how he has exposed the people, and the right information and right understanding of Quran alone can expose these Caucasians and these astray people, so that we can return back to Siratul Mustaqim and we can set the balance. Yeah, Bani.
Yeah, I like that. I can agree with that. I Yeah, I can agree with that. Instead of revert or convert, but to remind. I'm only reminding. This is already in you, so I like that. I agree with that.
Yeah, even if this Prophet Muhammad never entertained these nomads, the Caucasians, white people, and Quran chapter 36 stops it. So there's no reason for us to convert anyone nor to revert anyone. Our role is just to remind, so that we can establish the balance and give our society a peace and balance in the society, so that they can uh, they can die in peace without any selling their soul. So once the when they get all the good of this life, good of this life is basically food, clothing, and shelter, and security, a piece of life, and so they can have good in this life as well as in the year after. But if we don't give them a, a peaceful or a balanced way of balanced administration, then there will be people running after materialism, and then like in every city, people are just selling their soul to survive, and more the if people are more materialistic people, then they are going to sell their soul more. Once you sell their soul, then your akhira will be finished. Even if you believe in one God, but if you sell your soul, then it doesn't make any sense. So having a society based on balance, and setting the mizan for a common people is what Quran is teaching. Yeah.
Vanakkam.
Vanakkam. Thank you.